Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jabro, and today, as you guys can see, I have a PC to build. So I know this is kind of different from typically what I've done on this channel before, and I'm really excited to the computer. I've been really enjoying the PC builds that I've been doing personally, and I decided, hey, screw it, why not do a build for YouTube? So Black Friday, I made all these purchases to build a computer that hopefully, if you guys want to buy it, go ahead. I'll probably put a listing on it somewhere, eBay. I don't know. Message me on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Also, like the video if you do enjoy it, because I'm going to be trying to do a lot more of these, and your support's really going to mean a lot. So pretty much how this is going to go is I'm going to explain the parts, why I got them, and then we're going to test these bad boys in some games. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, we're going to start with the storage. So right now we have the Samsung 860 EVO SSD, 500 gigabytes storage. So now is the perfect time to buy an SSD, to be honest. If you have the money to, I recommend you do it simply for the fact that SSDs have gotten quite cheap over the past few months. Like, I remember 500 gigabytes when I went to go buy it was probably like around $80, and this was less than a year ago, and I got this for under 55. I think it was around $52, I believe. So definitely, if you can, you're using a mechanical hard drive or you just want something to boot your OS on, definitely I suggest you buy an SSD. Then let's go to the RAM right here. So for our memory, we have the Trident Z RGB, because come on guys, RGB 3200 rated speed. I personally have this kit on my PC and I am loving it. So you could go faster if you really wanted to, because as we'll get into a little later, RAM speed does benefit with the Ryzen platform. So if you can do 3600, if you don't care for the RGB, because you kind of do play kind of a premium for RGB. So if you want to just go all black or all white, simple colors, and get a high rated RAM speed, you can definitely go that route, because there is a difference in performance in terms of gaming and everyday use. Not very much, but if you do see side by side, there is a slight performance upgrade with faster RAM speed. So we're going to go on to the power supply, which is the Corsair CX 650 watt power supply, bronze rated. It's going to be more than enough to power anything we need for gaming, especially this bad boy right here, the GTX 1660 Ti by NVIDIA. Personally, I've been really excited to use this. I personally have an RTX 2080, and I was like, yo, let's test out some other graphics cards. And that was going to be something that I really do look forward to, is playing games on different graphics cards. So definitely going to be excited to using this bad boy. I got it for under $280 on Black Friday. So I'm finally excited to put this to the use. Then let's go on to our processor. So we have the Ryzen 7 2700X. So if you guys might be asking, oh, why'd you go 2700X? First of all, I got this for under 150 bucks, which was more than enough. I mean, it was just perfect price for this. You get 8 cores, 16 threads, and it's honestly going to be a beast in terms of game playing, video editing, and all that. So if you are looking to be a streamer or a content creator, I highly recommend that you pick up this for a very good price. I could have also gone 3600X for a bit more, but I figured that more cores, more threads would be more useful if you are being, if you are on your dreams or goals to be a content creator. Let's get into the motherboard. Let's get into the motherboard. We have the ROG Strix B450F gaming motherboard. Motherboards are really, they're not really the most exciting, if I'm being honest. But if you want to overclock or if you want to do anything, it should definitely have more than enough ports and everything that you would need to do if you want to add more RGB or whatever. This is a great motherboard, so that's all I can say. Nothing too exciting, but finally, this is all going to be housed in our H500i from NZXT, I hate, oh god, non-Americans, and ZXT, guys. So this is going to be the chassis that we're building everything in. It has an integrated RGB fan controller, so there is a built-in LED RGB strip that you can do to add some more flair to it. So, oh, I forgot to also say that when you buy one of these Ryzen processors, it comes with the Wraith Prism cooler it comes with, and it has its own little RGB fan. And if you don't plan on overclocking, this is more than enough to, sufficiently cool your processor without any issues. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the build. All right, everybody, we are in the end game right now. We have our graphics card, the 1660 Ti. You know, man, you always got to put in the graphics card last. This graphics card doesn't really have any plastic that you really need to take off. It does come in a back plate, which is really nice. So let's plop this bad boy in. Alright guys, this is the final build, man. I am loving it. I'm just really excited with this build. So right now, the acoustics are kind of loud because the fans are, I'm pretty sure, are running at 100% right now. So they're going to be kind of loud. Problems that I had. I don't know why the hell I did that, but I guess it kind of did work out because I was able to route these cables behind the motherboard rather than having it kind of go a little ghetto and right across through here. And this dude will not like stay in there. Like I just needed I needed a little bit more clearance, but it wouldn't let me, so that cable is going to be sticking out like that, and I didn't want to put it in the second PCIe slot. So right there, this is the build, guys. Right now I am currently going to set up the BIOS. That you guys can, I'm not going to show you guys right now in this video, so if you guys do need anything, there's going to be, I'll probably link some videos in the description below for you guys. But pretty much right now I'm going to boot up the Windows OS, download some games, and let's get some benchmarking in for you guys. Alright guys, we're in the gameplay portion of the video. Today we're going to be testing out Rainbow Six Siege as well as Fortnite. So one of the two most popular games on the PC platform right now, maybe even in general. So let's get into some highlights, man. Let's go. Oh! Wow. Did not expect that guy right there.
Hostile activity resumed.
Wow. My aim was so bad right there. I couldn't pull it down. Wow. I just sprayed the fuck out of him. Let's go though. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Got him. Sorry, buddy. Whew. Oh no! I thought I was gonna get him. Shit. I got you. Oh no! Revive, no! I tried drop shot. Damn it.
Op 4 last feet up.
Got you. Let's go, guys. So we didn't get the sweep, but we did get the dub. And we came in second. Almost came in first. 7 points was the difference. But GG's, man. Let's hop into some Fortnite. Alright, guys. We're dropping into some Fortnite. Right now we're playing on everything on Epic besides Shadows. Shadows are off completely. So this will kind of give you guys the worst case scenario for Fortnite, just in case you decide on using competitive settings with this type of system. You'll definitely be able to hit over 144 hertz if that's your goal. So we're gonna hot drop, and hopefully we can do good. I'm not trying to win. I actually played yesterday, and I actually came in like third, and I was actually really mad simply for the fact that like I got third partied, and I haven't played this game in so long. So where's this nerd? God, my edits are so shit. Woo! No! Got him! I still got my edits though. Whew, I kind of held my breath there. I'm so bad at this game now. Oh, and we're done. Yeah, I don't feel like playing Fortnite anymore. Alright guys, that's really going to end up the video right now. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys please do leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy. If you guys have any questions, please be sure to leave a comment down below. Also hit me up on Twitter if you're interested in buying this PC, or if you have any questions about the PC in general, if you're interested in doing a similar build like this one. So please let me know, guys. Have a fantastic day.